My name's Kelley Tobyne. For the past 15 years, I've done volunteer work at Hogan Regional Center, and over the past year, I've concentrated on dog therapy with my dog Mack. I'm a patrolman with the Wakefield Police Department, and I am currently the school resource officer. My first priority being in the schools is to keep everyone safe. My second priority is to make sure people want to be there, making sure the kids feel comfortable being in school, and if they don't, maybe addressing why they don't want to come to school or why they don't want to be at school. The reason why I got Mack is because I've always wanted a dog, and Mack is a very kind and loving dog. He goes up to people, he gives them big kisses, he'll sit next to people, and he can feel when people are sick or when people are elderly and he has to take it a little easy. That's what made me think he was a good fit for the dog therapy, is that he's just a people dog. My mom, who has worked at Hogan for the past 20 to 30 years, mentioned to me that there were clients that would be interested, and it would be a good opportunity for me to give back to Hogan that has taught me so much just about life in general.
I came to Hogan in 1978 on a co-op from Northeastern, and I never left. So I've had my entire career here, and I have a degree in special education and specialized in recreational therapy, and always had a great interest in working with people with developmental disabilities. I've known Kelley Tobyne just about her entire life. Kelley's mom and I have worked together here at Hogan for 25, 30 years, and Kathy had Kelley when I had my Kate, and they grew up here at Hogan, volunteering, doing work through their school, doing work through confirmation, and Kelley, it's a second home. She's been here quite a bit. Mack, as a service dog, has got the temperament that fits in so beautifully and just segues right into the rhythm of what's happening. And Kelley has the understanding of what our individuals' needs are and what the needs on that particular day can be or not be, and the two of them together just meld in beautifully.
I visit Hogan Regional Center once a week, and it depends on my schedule and their schedule. They're very, very busy themselves between their parties and their cookouts. So if it's either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday afternoon, I'll go there with Mack. We go in through the door, and you can already tell he's getting excited. When we take the corner, there's usually one client that's waiting for us out in the lobby, and his name was Robert. And he's the greeter, he's the first one to say hello, and he's the last one to say goodbye. Hey, Robert! He's come to say hello! Who has come seen Prince Charming?
You say hi?
Who's this?
Feel softy as you took a bath.
Oh, Robert. The first time I went to Hogan, they didn't know how to take Mack. They see dogs on TV, and they see dogs when they're driving around in the vans, but I don't think that they've ever really had a dog up on top of their wheelchair, kissing them in the face, or they didn't really know what to do. It was a small little process adjusting, but every time we went, every week we went, you could tell a huge difference.
His visits have benefited them in a very, very visible way. I think my observations of just seeing Lori and Paul and Dickie laughing and reaching out and going over to him, or Teresa pushing her wheelchair over to get to him, he instills or initiates that from our individuals, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get people to take a step for themselves, or to step out for themselves, or to make that first move, and we see that when he comes in.
There's one client at Hogan, his name was Dickie, well, we call him Dickie. He would always, I guess from my understanding, he grew up with a dog, and he always would ask his own way for a dog. So when I approached Hogan, they said, we know exactly the location we want you to go to. Dickie is the reason why we decided to do the dog therapy. Hey.
Oh,
He said the dog's here. I love the doggy. I could honestly tell that when we went up to Dickie, he was so much happier. He started talking. The staff was reporting back that he could be having a very bad 3 days. And when we come, his attitude changes immediately. And for the next 3 days, he's smiling and he's just yelling the word dog, or I want that doggy back.
We don't have anybody that's quite like Dickie that's, you know, can say, I want to see Mack. I mean, that's very clear that wants to have. All of the different types of therapy that we use, we do a lot of sensory, integrative types of therapies, and in doing that, for the right people, a dog is a perfect complement and a perfect adjunct to the other therapies that maybe physical therapy, if they're going to be movement, or occupational therapy for some of the touch and sensory integration.
Paul just likes to really watch Mack. Sometimes I let Paul hold his rope. Hey, Paul! What's going on?
Who's here, huh?
You want to hold his rope, Paul? Lori, who is an awesome client, laughs so hard that she cries. Oh, she's crying.
Are you happy? Are you so happy you're crying?
She tries kissing him. She tries doing everything she can to him. We'll go see Bruce. Bruce likes to walk. Bruce is one of the only clients that can actually walk Mack. Bruce, you want to walk Mack? Come on, let's walk. And he likes to hold the rope. A rope is very big for them. And he holds the rope, and we go on either side of him. And he watches him, and we tell him he's walking him, and he loves it. You walking, Mack?
You gotta do all the work around here. You gotta walk the dog.
Come on. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the kisses.
Oh.
Oh.
Good job.
Good job, Bruce. What are you doing? Hey. Greg is a client who sometimes will be sitting, but then all of a sudden I'll look over and he's just laying across the couch. So I think one day, the first day that Mack went over to Greg, he jumped up on top of the couch and kind of put his nose in Greg's face. And Greg loved it. Greg likes to be tickled. So I'll sit next to Greg and kind of tickle him, get him laughing. And then I think Mack wonders what we're doing, and he'll come up and he'll start licking him, and Greg will touch him and just laugh. And then Mack will jump down, then we'll go do another client, and then we'll come back to Greg and do the same thing all over again.
A lot of our individuals have a lot of routine in their life. They have a lot of medical interventions as part of their daily activity. And to have something that's just all fun, and have something that they can initiate and roll over or walk over or get over to him and touch him and feed him and do the things that takes away from some of our people's lives are very structured around physical therapy or medical interventions and nursing interventions and sporadic sleep disorders and seizures and all the things that aren't as positive. Then he comes in and he's just all positive for the whole time he's there. So that's the best thing that Kelley brings us, is an hour of laughs and lightness and fun for everybody.
Some of them can walk, some of them can't walk. Some of them can come up in their chairs, some I go to the dorms. I wish I could do more. There's a lot more clients from group homes and from other sections of Hogan that would like to come down, and slowly they've been integrating them into our process. When Mack barked the first time, I got really nervous and kind of yelled at him because I thought it would scare the clients, and all of a sudden they all started clapping, which was not what I was expecting, because they wanted to hear the dog bark. They're there for the dog, and they want to know what dogs do. So that was a really eye-opening, interesting experience that I've had with them.
I'm very lucky that I have people like Kelley that have little special pockets of things that are really good for certain people. And they do it, and they're consistent, and they're all part of our team here. But on whether it's Thursday or whether it's a Saturday that he's coming, everybody knows the day that he's coming. It's one thing when he comes and they have the activity and they all say goodbye and he's leaving, everybody waves and bye, bye, bye. Then it does carry over because they talk about him the next day and the day after that, and then there's a reminders, and then what happened last night? Oh, I see Mack came last night. So it is kind of, it does have a positive carry through. There's a lingering effect of his visit.
What's going on, pretty girl? This is Lily. And this is Teresa. Hey, you. Who came to see you? Going there more and more does help them get more comfortable. I think when we take the corner and they either see him or they hear him, they get more excited. I see that as the big difference from week to week. They're obviously more comfortable with Mack. They're not only waiting for him to come to them, but they're also watching.
So the Kelley really has to direct him around. I think there is an immediate effect when he comes in, both on the staff and everybody. There's a lightness that comes around when he comes in. So that's something that everybody's been commenting on.
I love it. I love having my weekly visits with them. It gives me, I like to give back to the community, and that's a very satisfying way to give back to the community. I not only can give back myself, but I can use Mack and I can use him to help other people. And that's very important to me. In all aspects of what I do, I do love to give back.
Kelley was someone who came to the pool, came and helped with PT, and then had an affinity to the individuals that lived at 6th Hathorn Circle, and some of their special needs, which were they're nonverbal. They had to kind of get to know them a little bit better, and Kelley had a nice skill at that. So when she had the pet therapy, it was a natural extension from some of the work she's done throughout her life here.
Growing up with Hogan and thinking about how other people would want to be treated definitely has shaped or had an impact on who I've become and what I chose to do in life, specifically in the police department. I've been in Wakefield for about 5 years, 4 years on patrol, and then 1 year as school resource officer. I love it. And you never know what you're going to do from day in to day out. We can go answer accident calls, go to the schools, medical aids, really is a whole list of everything.
Dog therapy is really a very important part of a lot of the work that we do because it's individualized. And dogs are not naturally in the facility. So a lot of our individuals don't have pets. So to have that opportunity to unconditionally love and get unconditional love back and be able to touch and all that natural interaction that pet owners have, it's a wonderful opportunity. So the importance of the dog coming, Mack coming every week is, it's like a relationship that our individuals have, both with Kelley and with Mack. And I think it goes both ways. As excited as our individuals are to see him, he seems to really get right in with our guys and be happy to be here also. So it's a wonderful thing. She's an extraordinary human being. She's an extraordinary police officer. She's an unbelievably hard worker. She's committed. And we get to see all the best of that as a volunteer. Seeing Mack come in and seeing Lori laugh, which you don't really get Lori laughing, or Paul, that's just not a normal response for them. Quite frequently they have other responses that indicate they're happy. It's not really that belly laugh. I have to say seeing Lori do the belly laugh was a great moment also.
I would have to say my favorite memory from one of the visits from Hogan and Mack is when he barked, and I was mortified that he even barked, but the fact that the clients loved it and that it was just not a reaction I was expecting. The second favorite memory that's a very close runner-up is when Bruce was walking with him. You got it on camera, and he bent down and he was kissing him on his head. Bruce was a client who wasn't too warming with him. He took him a while. Bruce is only, right before you came is when Bruce started to really warm up to Mack. So he hasn't been one of the original crew that had Mack.
There's a warmth that comes with having a dog in your lap or petting a dog or, you know, having your dog with you. It's the fact that people love that feeling of connection with their pet.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Can you say goodbye?
Good night.
Good night. Yay!